Covering Colorado first at 6 tonight, drive-in parts of the state, and you may see these bridges over the roadways meant for our four-legged friends, wild animals. Groups are coming together now to further protect Colorado's wildlife. They want to build a new overpass between Copper Mountain and Vail Pass over the westbound lanes. Other areas will have tunnels for animals. Now, the hope is to prevent any more crashes between people and the wildlife.
CBS 4's Matt Kroschel has covered this issue before along Highway 9 south of Kremling, joining us live. And Matt, as you found, these crossings do work.
Jim, they dropped a number of vehicle and animal collisions by almost 90% once those projects are completed. And they want to see that kind of success working here along busy I-70, a very dangerous path for these animals as they move through the high country.
It's a very important wildlife movement corridor.
Paige Singer spends her work days out here.
Looking at the way that I-70 is potentially affecting wildlife that are trying to move through the area.
As a biologist with Rocky Mountain Wild, the group pushing for wildlife over and underpass structures to be built on the east side of Vail Pass.
We've been doing some wildlife monitoring in partnership with Denver Zoo for the last since 2015.
Most agree this is a worthy and needed project, but in years past, financial realities meant no movement on fixing the problem.
All of our environmental problems really now require us to have sort of a major community effort to really solve them.
Recent public-private partnerships proving successful as a way to get these expensive projects off the ground. Highway 9 north of Silverthorne now has wildlife overpasses and new fencing, all paid for with a combination of private and public funding.
We don't see organizations or agencies like CDOT being able to take on some of these projects that aren't just fixing potholes, right? We need a bigger community to rally behind these projects.
And that's what this group hopes they can achieve here.
And that we think these things should be prioritized as we move forward with our infrastructure development here in Colorado.
An entire community coming together to help protect the wildlife and keep drivers safe. So how can you help? Well, right now, Rocky Mountain Wild has an online petition that is growing. Thousands of signatures already from people across the state to help show lawmakers that there's a lot of people behind efforts like this. We are live along I-70 in Summit County. Matt Kroschel covering Colorado First.